Dear students, welcome back. We are going to continue our discussion on the chapter on personnel planning and recruiting. Now, in the last video, we discussed the difference between recruitment and selection. Now, in this video, we are going to see different methods of recruiting. Now, we are basically going to discuss how to find, attract, and create a pool of candidates. In summary, how to recruit candidates. Now, before going into the bookish definition again, I want to start with the recruitment process of you people, you guys. That means the fresh graduates. Well, maybe 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years down the line, many of you are going to enter the job market. So for you guys, I'm going to show you some examples of what are the different things that various companies are doing exactly to make you apply in their company. And in that regard, I'm going to start with the very obvious one, which is advertisement, or more specifically job advertisement. So I'm going to show you how they're using different sorts of job advertisement to attract or recruit fresh graduates. Now, I guess many of you have seen these job advertisements on Facebook or LinkedIn, right? So this is a job advertisement example from Unilever, and this one's from Nestle. All that is for the Pakistan region. Now, yes, through these poster ads or job advertisements, these companies are trying to attract you to apply for the graduate level posts. Now, if we take a look here, what are the different components that these two advertisements have? Number one, the name of the job post. So in this case, it's Unilever Future Leaders Program. Next, there is some details on the tenure or duration of the program. So this 27-month graduate program is designed to prepare Unilever's future leaders or UFLP by giving challenging jobs or roles that prepare them for business leadership roles. So here we get the duration of the program. After that, the poster tells us about the application start time and the application end time. And finally, if you want to apply for the job, where do you need to go? So here we have the website link. Now moving on to the other example. Again, this one has the name of the post as well. So Nestle Lead 2020 Management Trainee Program. Now one of the good parts in this ad is that it says if you want to apply, what are the different stages that you have to go through. So if you want to apply, first you have to apply online, then go through a test, then seek for an interview, and finally to attend an assessment center. So if you can go through all of these steps and you become successful, you will be finally hired in that company. So you'll get the job ultimately. So if you remember from the last video, these 4 steps are part of the selection process, which will be discussed again in the next chapter by my Shamis. Now after these 4 steps, the advertisement then tells us about the application deadline, and finally, in huge words, it mentions the ways to apply. So if I want to apply, what do I need to do? So I need to go to this link where I'll be able to apply and find further details about the job post. Now, my personal opinion about these two job advertisements is that both of these advertisements are really good looking. Why? Because they do not have a lot of words going on. Many advertisements try to include a lot of things in their poster. So that's not really a good choice because it looks really cluttered. Now, just to give you an example here, does this poster look good at all? I mean, what is this? So this is not a job advertisement poster. But still, I'm trying to show you how irritating it can be when it's this much cluttered. So job advertisements should be clear like this. Now another good point is, even though these two job advertisements do not contain a lot of words, still they have managed to provide the very crucial information needed for an applicant. So they have the job post name, then application deadline, and the how to apply process. Now just to mention here, the advertisement structure or the advertisement content, they can vary from one company to the other. But please note, all of the job advertisement posters or promotional materials must have information which tells us that if anyone wants to apply for that job or wants to collect more information about that job, where to go and what to do next. So again, if someone wants to apply, where to go and what to do. For example, In the case of Unilever, at the end of the poster, they have provided the link where if someone wants to apply, he or she has to go to this link and apply. And in the case of Nestle, they have written in huge words how to apply. So if someone wants to apply for the job post, he or she has to go to this link and apply. Maybe he or she will find further job details in the link as well. So yes, just like these two advertisements, every single advertisement must contain information about where to go and how to apply. Now, besides these advertisements, for fresh graduates, organizations do much more on a regular basis. Why? In order to attract the best candidates in the market, the best fresh graduates. By the way, by best, I obviously do not mean high CGPA only. There are a lot of other factors involved if someone wants to be the best candidate. Now, in order to attract good candidates, organizations very often prepare audio visuals, which is videos. Now, in this audio visuals, organizations can obviously say that they are one of the best employers in the market. You should join them because they pay the highest. They're really good. Everyone says good things about them, right? So that's very cliche. That's very common. There's no charm in it, right? I mean, I don't think seeing that kind of stuff or videos, any of you guys will be willing to apply for a job. It's that cliche. I mean, you are much smarter than that. You want something more, something exceptional, right? You need much more to get attracted to a company. So the companies need to come up with brilliant ideas. Now, rather than showing you some normal boring videos, I'm going to show you one exceptional video, which is a little bit different. It tries to attract its potential candidates in a different manner. So this one belongs to Unilever. Now let's check the video first and then I'll explain what is so good or different about this video. So without further delay, let's watch the video first.
Today's youth are selfish and easy to ignore.
Okay.
Primarily millennials need to stop whinging and work hard like the rest of us.
That's bad.
The most obnoxious, self-entitled,
Lazy and willfully ignorant generation.
Ever to pollute the surface of the earth.
the me generation.
That's not true. That's upset me.
There are a lot of stereotypes.
We're lazy,
entitled,
unambitious,
disloyal,
Disconnected.
I'm the founder of Stand Tall, which is an organisation that helps women and girls get back on their feet after they've been in an abusive relationship.
Starting one of the largest college safety apps in the U.S. that has over 1 million users.
will raise nearly $1 million for children with serious illnesses.
I want to dedicate my space trip to every single person who suffers from mental health issues.
starting my own business at the same time as completing my GCSEs and now A-levels.
Words that come to mind when I think of millennials. Opportunity, hope.
Ambitious, driven,
Passionate.
Always looking for the next solution.
Universal.
want to make the world a better place.
Tenacious and versatile.
Alright, have you seen it? Now, Unilever in this video has not mentioned once that they are the best company, they employ the best candidates, or they pay the highest, or anything like that. The only thing that they have done here is they tried to talk the millennials' own language. They tried to show that yes, they know the millennials. They showed that yes, millennials are often misjudged in the society. But as a company, they understand the millennials. They know how to bring out the best in them. They know how good millennials can be. What wonderful things millennials have done. Alright? So in this video, Unilever is trying to show that yes, they do understand millennials. They do not misjudge them just like the rest of the society does. Now, after seeing this video, many millennials will be attracted to apply for the job in this company. Why? Because this company speaks their language. It understands them. So this is a very different example of how a company can use audiovisual to attract candidates. Now, let me show you another example here. So this is a recruitment video for attracting candidates in the army, and it is a video for the Bangladesh Army. This is a bit long, but bear with me and try to watch the full video, because in the next assignment I'm going to give you a question from this specific video. So let's start.
If your courage is radiant like the sun, then break the limits to set new ones. When the determination is not to concede defeat, the sky is not that far away. If your movements are vigorous, sharp, and indomitable, you can certainly surpass the surprises and determinations one by one. পেশা শুধু বেটার লাইফের জন্য না। We fought for our motherland. We fought for freedom. Showered in this glory, the new hurdles must be crossed. To brace yourself for the dream of victory. Join Bangladesh Army.
So yes, we are done watching the video. Now by making this video, Bangladesh Army is trying to attract people. But are they trying to attract all the people? No. If you remember in the last video, I said that recruitment is not about attracting everyone. We do not want everyone to apply. We do not want applicants who does not have the minimum qualifications. Now obviously, to do the job of an army, you need to have courage. You need to have dedication. Now through this video, Bangladesh Army is trying to portray that message. So yes, after watching this video, those who are courageous, those who are patriot, and those who can dedicate their life for their country, only those people will be interested to apply for the job. I mean, those who want some thrill in their life, those who love challenges in their life, those who hate doing boring desk jobs and instead want to travel the whole world and take challenges on a non-stop basis. Mainly, these people will be attracted to apply for the job. And that is the purpose of the video. Not to attract everyone, not to recruit everyone, but to attract only those people who will be a good fit for Bangladesh Army. Now, as I said earlier, there will be a question from this video. I'll provide you the assignment details later in a separate document to your BUX account. The details of the question and the assignment can be found in class 7. Alright, till now we have seen how to use advertisements and how to use audio visuals to attract candidates. Now there are multiple other sources of candidates. So when we want to hire external candidates, there are multiple other sources. What are those? So this is the list. We have formal advertisement, we can recruit via internet, we can follow referrals, college recruiting, walk-ins, and informal recruiting. In this video, we are going to discuss up to referrals. In the next video, we are going to discuss the remaining 3. We have already discussed 2 detailed job advertisements, so I'm not going to discuss formal advertisements any further. However, in your book, there is a model called the AIDA model. Now, what is the AIDA model? It is an acronym, which means A for awareness, I for interest, D for desire, and A for action. So in short, AIDA. Now it is advised that whenever preparing a job advertisement or any advertisement for that matter, be it in marketing or HR, we should follow the AIDA model. Now I'm not going to explain this model in this video because I know when all of you do your marketing course, basic marketing course, the AIDA model will be explained in much detail. So this is a marketing concept. So rather than explaining myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a YouTube video on AIDA model just after this video. So I would request you to go through that video, which is explained by somebody else. Now, after going through that video, you will understand that the concept is really, really easy. It's not that difficult. However, even after watching the video, if you want to understand even more, you can ask me during the consultation hours. But for our course, we will not be using this model very much. So it's not that important. Now, the second recruitment method, which is recruiting through the internet. I guess by reading the title, many of you have already understood what they mean by recruiting through the internet. So what is that? In this method, employers recruit online through their own websites or through online job boards. So in summary, the recruitment is done online here or using the internet. Now, in this regard, the two best examples can be LinkedIn and BD Jobs. So in these two platforms, we can perform online recruitment using the internet. So what are the different online media we can use to recruit people? Number one, we can use online job portals such as BD Jobs, and also we can use companies' own career websites. Now, if you remember from the job analysis chapter, I showed you the careers website of Unilever, Coca-Cola, and Google. So if you go to those career websites, you can apply for a job there. So yes, companies' own career websites can also be used for online recruitment or recruiting through the internet. Alright, finally we have referrals. What is referrals? In the referral method, applicants are referred to the organization by current employees. Do not get confused, it's very easy. So I'm sure all of you have heard of reference, right? So people often say that if someone has reference, it's easy to get a job and stuff like that. So in referral programs, what happens is somebody who is a current employee of the organization goes to his boss and refers a specific candidate. He knows that candidate personally. He is going to be a very good employee of the organization. So the current employee refers or mentions about a specific candidate. That is a referral program. Now, just to explain here, say Saurabh is a very promising employee of Apple. So he has a very high-flying career over there. On the other hand, Noreen is also a high-flying employee of Netflix. So Saurabh works for Apple and Noreen works for Netflix. Now these two are university friends. Both of them graduated from Brack University, so they are very close friends and they know each other very well. Now say there is suddenly a job opening at Apple. So what Saurabh does is he goes to his boss and says that yes, he knows Noreen, who's a very shining employee of Netflix, and Saurabh believes that hiring her is going to be a very good decision for Apple. So Saurabh refers Noreen. Now the boss says yes, and then she goes through all the selection process. So the interviews, tests, and everything. Now once she gets the job offer, she leaves Netflix and joins Apple. So both Saurabh and Noreen now works for Apple. So how did all of this happen? What was the first step? Referral. Saurabh referred Noreen to her boss. And that's how it had a happy ending. Alright, so till now we have seen numerous recruitment methods. In the next video, we are going to see the remaining three methods, which is college recruitment, informal recruiting, and walk-ins. See you very soon.